What up? There we go.
Did it say we're live on there?
Not yet. It just says stream will begin soon. But we see us.
You know what? I'm going to take that as we are live. Today, Pick Central is myself and Hubs. We got Vinny back there. Who else we got back there? Foley
and Jason.
Jason. The fellas are back there. Listen, there's a lot to talk about today. We have a caller, 12:30, Clint Frazier. Played for the Yankees. He played for the Cubs. Played for
White Sox.
He was he was one of our top prospects for a while. He's been talking a lot about the Yankees, so we obviously want to talk about the Yankees today. The Yankees and Mets are 18-28 and 17-28.
The Mets are lucky we're doing this.
We're bad.
No one talks about them.
They're playing like dog shit as well.
Yeah.
But we're playing so much worse.
So much worse.
And
like way more threat of missing the playoffs than they are because of
weirdly though, like it's still like because the AL is so bad, we still have like almost the same amount of chance. I feel like. What do you think their odds is to make the playoffs? There's probably like 1,000.
Pretty good. Let's see.
But we're gonna wait to talk about the Yankees more about at like around 12:30, so we don't do too much Yankees baseball for you.
Yeah.
I had
650 to make the playoffs.
See, that's not like
no.
That's obviously a lot.
I think it's the Reds. But the Reds are kind of winning.
The Reds are winning. The Mets aren't.
Yeah.
The Mets are losing in bad games. Like yesterday was bad too, 2-0.
Yep.
And lose 3-2. I actually I want the booth also if you have an answer for this question or I have an opinion to say. I think Mantis is the best free throw shooter in the entire world. I think that he is the best. If you put him in a gym besides Steph Curry, anybody else in this world, he wins. He shot 6,000 free throws and shot 95%.
95%?
95%. 6,000 free throws.
So many.
He hit 99 twice.
He had
I feel like he missed the last one on purpose just to continue.
Well, it's
the video.
blindfolded.
That's how good he is.
It is blindfolded.
He was blindfolded.
Yeah, and he had 112 in a row, and like, bro, 90. Because obviously 100's impressive, right? But I think any NBA player can do that at some point. But 6,000 free throws and hit like whatever that. What's 95%? 5,700?
Something like that.
Something like that. That's fucking crazy. I think if you put like LeBron in there, he wouldn't do that.
And that's like better than what does Steph Curry shoot?
Yeah,
You know?
like, but Steph, but like in a gym,
Steph literally might not miss if it's a practice
He might
situation,
shoot
but the
99%.
fact that you have to bring up Steph Curry as the
crazy.
counter to Mantis
it's
says
crazy. And I was really thinking about it because, like, listen, the guy when you do some good content, he deserves. Like, I thought that's funny. I thought it's
How long was it? 70-something hours?
70-something hours.
My God.
I was just like, he's the best. I now I need him and an NBA guy. Like I think he'd like Pat Bev. He'd be Pat Bev.
Might be Pat Bev.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Pat Bev might get rattled quick by like just the aura of Mantis and be like, "What?"
Yeah, I mean Pat Bev is the best because he FaceTime Mantis after.
Incredible.
But yeah, I just needed to talk about it because I haven't been here. I've been in Vegas.
Everywhere, dude.
I was in Vegas.
Dude, my fiance was like, he's never home.
I haven't been home in so long.
Lauren worried about you.
I literally was like, I can't wait to be home. I have been dying. But I was I went to Patriots camp Monday. My first training camp. You ever been to one?
No.
I never had any interest to go into any. And I went to this one. It was cool. Like Stephon Diggs, really cool. Just a cool guy.
I feel like a lot of teammates don't say that, but
You know, I'm gonna say he was a leader in this Patriots team.
it's a young crop, so like, you know, he can assert his veteran prowess on them, you know, and kind of be that version. He didn't do that on the Bills, Texans, whatever.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I think
How did Drake May look?
Drake May look good. I wanted to be like one of those reporters being like, Drake May looks fantastic. Like when there's nobody in front of him and just like
Make up stats too, like 19 for 19 in the red zone drills.
Dude, it was a Monday. It was fucking packed there, dude.
Oh yeah, dude.
It was absolutely
Did you see
packed.
Jerry Thornton? He just lives there.
Jerry Thornton did come up to us, and I did see him.
He just lives there.
First time I met him, he was great. Yeah, Hunter Henry said hello to me.
Nice.
I felt very cool
Still there,
about that.
wow.
Yeah, I was.
Man, that was a signing. When he went there, I was like, that could be fun. And I feel like we haven't heard.
Yeah, they're an interesting team this year because they obviously have gotten better.
They added a lot.
Added a lot. Diggs, Mac Hollins, it will be is an ad.
Is he barefoot?
He had his. Did you see his undershirt, his jersey that was cut?
Oh.
And Vrabel was just looking at him, being like, "What's going on?" There was a picture of it, but yeah, it was.
Yeah, that dude. He's 100% a guy who Vrabel looks at and was like, "What?
How are you
What's
a
going on?"
person?
Yeah.
Honestly, Bussin asked him a funny question. He was like, "Do you think you'll go on a double date with Stephon Diggs and and Cardi B and Vrabel and his wife?" He goes, "Yeah, we'll probably double date." Imagine that double date.
No.
Foley, question: Have you watched Hard Knocks? I haven't watched it yet. I wasn't
It's
home.
probably the greatest episode of any TV show of all time. It was actually really good, though.
Really?
I mean,
This guy literally he would suck a buffalo's dick for Buffalo Bills. Like that's how much.
That's
this
the
guy
mafia, though, man. That's
He's part of the mafia.
how it goes.
Vinny, what fan are you?
I'm Jets, unfortunately.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
it's brutal.
Yeah, that's.
I don't think Justin Fields has had a good day of practice yet from the stats and the reports that come out.
But Hard Knocks is out. I'm gonna watch it tonight.
Yeah, I might watch it.
Was it be honest though. What was anything? What was good about it besides Josh Allen?
there was a lot of Josh Allen.
You think?
I
They don't
think
have
after
that.
this
They don't
episode, I
have
think
many
he's done
interesting
it, though.
people on the team besides him.
Wait, what?
They don't have many interesting people on it. Like James Cook, I guess, but he's not even practicing.
Deion Dawkins is like their number 2 most interesting guy. He
Did Sean
drifts
McDermott
cars.
reference 9/11 to get the guys going?
Yeah.
That was cool. That was funny. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else.
Yeah, it was. You saw Bills and this was good. Yeah, no, you have to be to be honest, from a fan's perspective, it's a boring Hard Knocks team
For sure.
because it's like Josh Allen.
There's not a lot of new pieces outside of
How much can
Bosa, right? That's like their big flashy ad.
And then Keon Coleman is he kind of stinks.
They added one receiver, didn't they? Who's their new receiver?
Who's their receivers?
Who's their new?
I have no
Homer
idea.
from the Chargers.
Who?
Yeah, Josh Palmer. Josh Palmer from the Chargers. Shakir's their one.
Yeah, Shakir's
Coleman, Kincaid, obviously Knox are the tight ends. No, Palmer was the guy.
Just a boring team.
Allen will make Palmer much better than
Yeah.
what Herbert did.
Yeah, Allen's
But yeah, no. You usually want a Hard Knocks team that's going to have new pieces, a head coach who's different, something
yeah.
controversy
This is the
going.
first time that a playoff team from the year before is on it.
Yeah, they just changed that rule I think 2 or 3 years ago.
Oh, they're no longer exempt?
Yeah, they're no longer because I remember Josh Allen was mad that because you don't want this fucking as a player.
No.
Truly, I wouldn't want that. But he was mad at first, and obviously it's cool for the fans and stuff. But there was a stat that came out today, which is bad for Bills fans, is that a Hard Knocks team since when did Hard Knocks start? I think it started 2001, around there.
That long ago?
Yeah, a Hard Knocks team that has been featured has never made the Super Bowl, ever. That's kind of crazy, and I guess it was because
Okay,
the rule,
but
was
the
not,
parameters are you have to miss the play.
Yeah,
So
but still, there's some teams that have missed the playoffs and we're good the next, not once in 25 years.
yeah, that's tough.
That's wild. And last year, I think they even put there was 4 teams in it, because last year might have been.
No, was that? Oh, you might be right.
It was the Bengals, the Steelers, the Ravens, all of them.
Wasn't that the mid-season one?
Yeah, I don't know. There was some graphic. I think there's a
It's lost
graphic
its
out
luster
there.
for sure.
What was the best Hard Knocks?
I mean, the Jets one was really good, right?
Jets one was
Rex.
good. What was the one Ocho Cinco got cut by the Dolphins? That one?
Sure.
That was a wild one.
Did the Cowboys have a good one? No. I need this. The Jets one stands out to me. It's obviously Rex, let's get a snack.
Yeah.
Gives
Well, the
us
best
rah-rah
thing
speed.
about Hard Knocks was the cut, people getting cut, and
sure.
you'd fall in love with the guy who undrafted. Does he make the team? All that. And at Patriots camp, they told me that they don't cut anybody till the last week now. It's 90 guys.
Crazy.
and then you get to play in all the games, all that, and then that week you just cut 40 guys.
That's insane.
That doesn't sound healthy.
Nope.
Not at all.
Feels like you should do it week by week.
100%. And the Patriots only 3 quarterbacks on the roster. I thought you'd have more.
Who's the other two?
I have no idea. Oh, no, Dobbs is one.
Oh, the astronaut.
Yeah,
Okay.
Dobbs, and then an undrafted guy. So
Good.
like they don't what a great situation for the undrafted guy.
Ben Wooldridge
Yeah, no idea.
from Louisiana.
What a gig for him.
Dude, I was looking at the Packers depth chart. Our version of that, we have a dude from London who went to school in Canada.
You can. So the Patriots have 91 guys because you get an exemption for you get one
International guy?
international guy.
Way.
Yeah, wild.
Our guy is Taylor Elgersma from London.
They don't even have a picture of him.
Nope. He went to Wilfrid Laurier in Canada.
That makes no sense.
Star.
But what a gig for that Patriots quarterback.
Amazing.
He's on the team.
Yeah.
You have to have.
Hey, you're the
quarterbacks.
practice squad guy.
Yeah, you're going every game. Like,
You think he's sitting there and be like, I wonder if they're going to add.
don't sign anybody, please, because the Browns have signed every quarterback, so there's none left.
Yeah, they have 6 guys now.
They signed
about that room.
Snoop Huntley,
Yeah, Snoop.
and so actually it's good segue here.
Shador.
I think Ryan Clark said, which sometimes he's just
Oh, yeah.
a lot of things, but it might have not been him. I don't want to put it on him if it was. Regardless,
Put it on him.
I think he said, do you think this is a way for the Browns to be done with Shador? Because they're starting Shador.
To expose him,
So it's like,
look, he's
look,
this bad.
Look how bad he is, but I've heard he's been good, and I'm gonna give some credit to him. He hasn't done anything like look at me really. He told Dion not to come to camp.
There's been no bad things from Shador, other
Yeah.
than people just like
Just his name, and
Yeah.
they want to talk about him.
people just don't like Shador because of the Colorado antics. But like,
Yeah, but like
that's it.
he told Dion not to come to camp.
Good move.
Which I respected. I was like,
That was a fear. I feel like going in. Honestly, if you told teams, "Hey, Dion's not coming to camp," he might have gotten the 3rd round.
yeah,
That
honestly.
might have been the reason he fell. It's like, oh, Dion's gonna be so hands-on, whatever. Now that he's not, I don't know. It's just he has a good arm.
I think Shador's gonna be good. I'll say.
I don't know about
think
good,
he's
but
good.
he's definitely better than like a 5th-round pick, and he's gonna be better than Gabriel.
I mean, I don't know what the Browns do. They're obviously gonna keep Shador. They're obviously
We're
gonna
trying to figure it out
They're
yesterday.
obviously gonna keep
Flacco.
Gabriel. You don't draft the guy in the 3rd and 5th round and cut him before the season
In
starts.
theory, the guy you take in the 5th, you could cut, but you're not
a random. Yeah,
you're not
this is-
cutting him.
Yeah, you're not. And then Kenny.
Should be reversed, and Gabriel gets cut as the 5th.
To be honest, I think Flacco is the one that should get cut, in my opinion. If I'm a GM,
So you would throw Shador to the Wolves and start him right away?
no, I'm not. It's like
I think Pickett gets cut or traded.
See, to me,
Probably traded,
you know exactly what Flacco is going to do for you.
which is they like.
I don't know if they do. I think it's going to be below average to average, where it's like you don't want. I'd rather be really bad or like I don't know. I just think that like why
I don't think they want to start a rookie right away. They're
no,
gonna
Pickett is someone where I'm like, listen, he's not going to be great, but at least you don't know because it's been 3-4 years. Like it's not a guy who's 15 years in. It's at least like throw him out there and have Shador and Gabriel in the background and see how that goes.
It will be bad no matter what. We've talked about their schedule. They're 0-6 to start the year. Again, for
They're
comedic
interesting,
purposes,
though.
let's
They should just switch Hard Knocks to that no matter
I
what.
agree, dude, and just do the QB room.
Yes.
Just give me a camera in the QB room.
Actually, give me a Giants QB room and a Browns.
Oh, and a jail camera for Judkins in prison.
I don't get what's going
Again,
on.
real quick, just for comedic purposes, home to the Bengals, at the Ravens, home to Green Bay, at Detroit, home to Minnesota, at Pittsburgh. That's how you start the season.
That's brutal. I don't know about Minnesota though. I need to see.
So you see Rossini's report?
that they're like fluffing them up
Yeah.
and like, I mean, I don't really understand. I don't get it. I really don't get that.
The purpose of that?
I get the purpose of it. I don't get.
Well, one, it drums down like any worry from the fan base and outside noise. So you just like you don't have to.
Why isn't every team doing this?
Oh, I don't know.
Like, why if you have a rookie?
I guess the Vikings are so all in on McCarthy because obviously you let Darnold go to Seattle, and the way they drafted him and the way they talked him up,
Traded Kirk, or let Kirk go.
It's O'Connell's guy. Like, so like they're so all in that, in a way, you know what it reminds you of, right? It's a little Volpe.
Yeah,
a little bit. But like they're so protective.
And they're also all they're tweeting is that throw he had that. Did you see that one throw that he just led the guy and everyone's like, it's
I've seen a bad throw from him. I haven't seen a good throw.
Oh, there's a one throw that was just he just
training camp's hilarious.
Somebody.
We just like dissect these like small play, like all the Caleb Williams throws.
And Addison suspended for 3 games.
3 games. I think that could have been more.
Yeah, he's good though, so it's only 3.
Correct.
But like that's gonna be interesting with just basically Justin Jefferson. That's it. I would just throw it up to him.
Probably will.
But yeah, listen. Honestly, there's preseason game. There's joint practices today, which is awesome. There's
always fights with that. What's the big report everyone's going for? Abel dove headfirst into a scrum and came away bleeding.
Because David Andrews, I did a video with David Andrews yesterday, and he was saying that like they do one-on-ones with like defensive linemen and offensive linemen, other teams, and it's like just starts fights every time. But yeah, the game's tomorrow, which let me tell you, it's gonna be my play of the year. Play of the year.
I need to talk to Ev. Ev led me so beautifully last week with
Colts
the Chargers first half.
-6 against the Ravens is a play of the year.
Because it's Daniel Jones.
Not even that.
Who's the you got so
you have
if you bet preseason. First of all, let's be responsible. Obviously, with betting preseason, you got to look at depth charts. You got to know who's coming in.
Which I know the Colts have 2 guys trying to start.
Helpful.
Which is and I think it's just going to be the 2 of them, and maybe the Notre Dame quarterback.
I think Ryan Leonard's going to get in there. He'll get 4th quarter snaps.
And the
Ravens are going.
I mean, they have the worst backup quarterbacks of all time.
Cooper Rush and Devin Leary.
Oh my God! -6 is come on. That is a play of the year.
Oh no!
Who's Devin Leary?
So he transferred, right? He wasn't always Kentucky.
I don't know.
Was Devin Leary?
I don't even think it's a real person.
Devin Leary, Louisville at one point. Where's Devin Leary from? Why do I know that name? Was it South Carolina? Is it any of these teams? NC State. All right.
Nope, none of them.
None of them.
But yeah, football's getting like the first preseason game gets you excited. Like the Hall of Fame game, it was just whatever. But the first preseason games tomorrow, I'm very excited for.
The Colts one is interesting for sure because of the battle going.
And they already said that Daniel Jones will be starting the second game. Like they
switched the halves, right?
No, I'm saying like first game Anthony Richardson starting, and then second game Daniel Jones starting. So they're really like they don't know who their starting quarterback is yet.
Understandably so.
Yeah.
Richardson hasn't given you much hope for anything, and he doesn't stay healthy. And then Daniel Jones is obviously coming in there and trying to prove something.
The Bengals -6 is a lot. I don't know who their quarterback is.
They're starting Burrow.
They're starting Burrow?
Yeah, that was the news yesterday. Is Burrow's getting several series because they start out slow every year. That I think they're done with. Like
I don't.
But then again, you're risking Burrow's injury. That's
I don't think the starting slow is for Joe Burrow's really fault. That is stupid. You should not play him at all.
I concur.
But -6, I'm in.
First
Joe Burrow starts.
First half. You
first
see funny.
Quarter? Is there first quarter start?
I don't know. You see funny first half lines in preseason. Like usually it's cut in half, and then if you're -6, you're -3 for the first half, something around there. But if they know like Burrow's playing the first half, they'll be -8.
Yeah.
Something. Just silly.
So yeah, we have Clint Frazier calling in at 12:30. He's going to talk to us about the Yankees. So let's talk about some other things before the Yankees.
Yeah.
Mets disaster right now. They can't win. They suck. How many are they up in the wild card?
3 on the Reds.
3 on the Reds. So still have a pretty comfortable lead.
Do they play each other the rest of the year? Yes, they do. That could be very fun.
That's huge. Is that September?
Wait, did I just have a stroke?
Yeah, you must have.
No, yeah, September 5th to the 7th. 3-game series. 3-game series in Cincy.
Wow. Yeah.
The Reds don't have the easiest schedule. They've got Philly, Milwaukee, the Dodgers coming up. Not Toronto, the Mets, the Padres. It's not an easy schedule. They end with the Brewers.
Yeah. Listen, it's what you want in baseball because, like, right now, like, the fact that the Yankees are, like, flirting with not making the playoffs is
Legitimate worry.
makes the AL interesting because Texas just took so much from us.
I mean, dude,
Cleveland's back. So it's basically like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 team race, and like KC's only got 4 games.
I did not
now,
know Cleveland was that close.
Yeah, Cleveland's just because they fucking basically swept the Mets already. Like,
True. Fucking Mets.
yeah, like the Yankee, like that's a 5-team race right there.
But I'll tell you this: like, Kirshner tweeted this out. Yankees beat guy on May 28th. The Yankees were 35-20 and 7 games up in the AL East. Since then, they're 25-34 and they're 6.5 back in the AL East.
And they're still in but they're still in the playoffs, and that's the bad part. That's where my brain is bad, where it's like,
oh, but like
no one could play this bad.
Well, here's the other part of the brain. Their schedule gets super soft mid-August. They got they got the Astros this weekend at home. God help us.
Yeah.
I'm expecting it's not a report, but I'm expecting Yordan Alvarez to be like, yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm healthy. I'll play.
100%.
Not good, man.
But my question is about Devin Williams, right?
Asshole.
So he's let up the same amount of runs in the past 3 years than he's done this year already. I truly think it's a Milwaukee, New York thing.
Yeah.
I think it's okay. Look at Milwaukee this year, right? Milwaukee doesn't lose.
No.
No one gives a fuck about them right now. No one's talking about them. No one really cares. Like, it's just like, whatever. Milwaukee Brewers are good, whatever. It's so much easier. That's what I'm going to ask Clint, actually. I'm going to keep this question for him. Because it's so much more pressure to play on this fucking team than anyone else. And when you bring a guy like him that was not widely known, like Devin Williams wasn't like a huge household name, a huge name.
If you watch baseball, you know who Devin Williams is.
Of course you know him, but he's not a huge name. Where I was like, wasn't the best closer of all.
He was up there. Oh, of all time, no. But he was
even in baseball,
consistently
though,
like he was one of the best relievers in baseball for a few years.
Yeah, I mean, just regardless though, like this Brewers, I don't think anyone gave a fuck. And now he's here, and the beard thing probably didn't help. Like him, like even I don't think he's the exact reason, but he was definitely a huge reason why it happened.
Kind of spelled it out that it was him.
But it doesn't help.
Not him demanding it, but the fact that he said it would make him more comfortable. They were like, you know what? Let's do that.
Yeah, it was just like.
And I still listen. People want to harp on that. I don't really care about the hair policy one way or the other. I'm sure other people are very like. He's just getting shelled. That's 100%. The fucking problem. He has no mountain presence out there. He's no confidence, and yet you get Boone throwing him out there in the 8th inning. Crazy. And Boone then I take him out with the bases loaded when you have Bednar and Leiter up, and then Boone's excuses for not bringing those guys in. One of them being that he didn't want to bring Leiter in because he just came off the IL. Meanwhile, you put Nestor Cortez in the World Series, have not pitched in a month.
But Leiter was up. He's throwing already.
So was Bednar.
But like
Bednar's your strikeout guys.
He's saying Leiter is the reason he didn't bring him in because he hasn't played in a while. Why are you?
Yeah, why is he up? Why isn't Tim Hill up then?
Yes. Like also why activate him if he's not ready to go in? That doesn't make any sense either. But yeah, baseball it's very, and also today it didn't help that the Yankees have the best WAR in baseball as a team.
Oh yeah. That's where it leads you to the manager.
I know. And run differential.
Plummer sits here in this chair and he says they're not a good team. Their run differential and the WAR, and he jerks off to WAR. So
and they're the best team of baseball.
He's the WAR man. So how are you going to tell me?
Is he talking about his own team?
No, I tried to do it yesterday with him, and some caller was bringing up, and they just come right back. He just spews nonsense. And
their starting pitching is awful.
That's all I keep saying.
They're just not.
They don't get deep in the games. They're like, oh, we're bullpen. Well, you're going to burn out your bullpen by October.
Talk to us. We know.
Correct.
Also, this like the Mets really are. I don't find them a contender. Like they're obviously a contender. I don't think they are better than the Dodgers. I don't think they're better than. I think the Padres are better than them.
Padres had a nice one in. The Mason Miller blows the game. See that?
Yeah.
Highest mile per hour, fastest pitch ever to hit.
104?
Yeah, 104 went out 107. Crazy. Then they won 10-5 in extras.
Faster it goes in, faster it goes out. That's
Yeah.
what people say.
Not good.
But yeah, like the Mets, like
I watched the Red Sox out of masochism stuff. They're a way better team than the Mets right now.
oh, definitely.
Like they play with and obviously the Yankees have included as well. They play with so much confidence.
No, 100%.
They get led by a real manager. It's just,
And is Judge back today?
Judge back yesterday.
No, but he played yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I was traveling during the game. I didn't see he played.
He didn't get a hit, and he's not playing the field. So yeah, he's back in the lineup today. Basically the same lineup with Austin Wells in there. Not good, man.
Steal the fucking base too. Volpe to steal, but I can't.
Finally saw it.
That's why I'm not saying all my takes because I want to ask Clint some questions. You can start with them, but
No, you do.
I have some questions for him. Before we keep going, the Celtics just traded poor George Niang.
How many times has he been traded?
He's been traded. He got traded from. I think he got traded to Cleveland, right? He got traded to Cleveland.
His reference.
That he was on the Hawks, and then he got traded to the Celtics. And the poor guy, like they did a whole thing. He's from Boston, all that. They just trade him.
Okay. Drafted by the Pacers, waived by the Pacers the following year, signed with the Warriors, waived by the Warriors a month later, signed a 2-way contract with the Jazz, then signed a real contract the following summer, then signed a multi-year deal with the Sixers. Oh, he's only traded twice now. Now. So he signed with the Sixers, then free agent, signs with the Cavs, traded by the Cavs to the Hawks, and then as part of a 3-team deal traded now to Boston. I guess they're including – this is actually part of technically the – oh, no, wait.
But getting traded to
I'm sorry. Yeah. So you traded to the Celtics. What team's he on now?
the Jazz.
So this is the third time he's getting traded.
Yeah, getting traded. I'm a George Niang guy. He's one of my.
Barstool guy.
Yeah, great guy. But let's switch now back because we do have. I want to introduce everybody. We have Clint Frazier on the phone, former Yankee, Cub, White Sox. Listen, we were Clint guys.
We had him on the pod. It was one of our better episodes.
Oh, great episode. He's fantastic to listen to. Clint, you here?
Oh, yeah, bro. Hammerbags here, man.
Hammerbags, baby. What's up,
Amazing.
dude?
What's up, guys? How are y'all?
Good to have you on. Thank you for calling in. We are in a state of disaster at the moment, and I see you tweeting. You're basically the manager of the team right now on Twitter.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the manager, the heartbeat, therapist. I'm everything that people need me to be right now because it seems that there's a lot of shit that they need.
Right away, first question to you, because you played under Boone and Girardi, right?
Yeah, both.
So basically, I understand being on a team where to the media you just always have your guys back, but is there behind closed doors being like, guys, what the fuck is going on? Is there more happening behind the scenes, or like even Judge or somebody stepping up being like, we fucking suck right now? Like, what's the angle of that?
I mean, bro, just from my experience, we had a few team meetings, and like team meetings varied sometimes. It would either be, players holding it. It would be managers involved, and coaches are listening, players are listening. If there's comments that want to be said by anybody, they say it. Or you have it like Passman himself comes down and just, he's not laying into you by any means. Because, I just think Cash has been in the game long enough to know that, like, there's really not a benefit of doing that, I don't think, especially in today's game. So, they come down, they just, like, they just reinstill everything that you're seeing on Twitter and the newspaper and just being like, listen, like, we've got to get this going. We're the Yankees, like, it's just, there's a lot of, like, we just got to get this going, and if we don't, like, this is just the fucking reality. Like, we're going to have to deal with this all year.
And you've dealt with the media, you've dealt with us crazy fans, you've dealt with it all. Do you think like a guy like Devin Williams is dealing with that and is struggling with it? Because going from Milwaukee and no one gives a fuck what happens that day, really. Like the Milwaukee doesn't lose right now. No one knows, even really talks about them. That you come to the Yankees and he's let up the same amount of runs in 1 year the past 3. Do you think that's a reason why people struggle too?
Devin Williams feels like real similar to kind of like what I went through right off the rip, right? And like both of us kind of like had something to do with like bucking the hair system. Because I remember he made a comment about, you know, I think it was like this was a concern for free agency or something along those lines. And then the policy gets lifted. It's kind of similar to like me coming to spring training and then the media starts writing about the hair, right? So like right off the bat, I feel like Devin Williams wasn't like being acknowledged for everything that he had done on the field. He kind of got more acknowledged for like, yo, this is fucking a stupid rule.
Yep.
And immediately he probably got introduced right there that like this is about to be like a media block fire or block party every day in this locker room, you know? And so it happens quick, dude. It really does. Like you think you know what it's like, and then you fuck up one time, and you've got a million people that don't know each other that are marching together to like ruin your night.
Yeah, no, it's so true, and also it opens up the other, obviously, other teams' fans that are like want to shit on the Yankees, being like, "This is the guy who took the beards away." It's like so stupid, but like it does fuck with you.
It does, bro. It does because, to a certain extent, like you have to sit there and just wear the comment. You know what I mean? Like, like everybody has a personality. Don't get me wrong. Like there's guys that do an extremely good job at making you think that they're one way, but behind the scenes, they're a regular dude just like us, talking the exact same way. And like, you know that they want to go that angle, but going that angle is only going to create a whole nother angle that you have to go at. And so once you kind of like lean in and poke the bear, dude, like, that bear is going to chase you down forever after that.
How hard is it to like constantly, like every night, and you know, I think you were on the team long enough to endure these summer swoons, if you will, and this one that we're currently seeing is probably the longest under the Boone tenure. But like, you know, where they go into the summer and it kind of like clockwork. Outside of like I think maybe 19, it didn't happen, but where it's just nothing's going right, and you have to talk to the media every single night. How hard is it to like say the same thing every night without kind of saying the same thing? You don't want to do it, right? You'd rather just go home. But you're obligated to talk to these guys. So like I'm trying to just like, you know, Boone. It can't be easy what Boone is doing to talk to the media every night and say the same spiel without pissing off everybody. But at the same time, you don't want to give in like you're kind of talking about, because then that becomes another story.
Yeah, I mean, like, don't get me wrong, bro. Like, I got nothing bad for Booney. Like, I'm not talking bad about him, but I do think that there comes a certain point where he's defended something so much that there's almost like he's going to die on that hill. Yeah. You know what I mean? Right. And maybe dying on that hill is not the best thing to do, because it could be a detriment in a certain area for the team. Because, you know, I mean, there's certain guys that, you know, he wants pitching in certain situations. There's leverage spots. There's analytical stuff that shows that this guy's the best person in this situation. And so when he sat there and harped on things all year and answered the same questions and given the same answers, like, you kind of, like you said, you have to die. You have to die on that hill, because if you don't, then you're kind of admitting that, you know, you were wrong, or that there's reason to believe that you haven't been doing the things the right way this time. Because the fact of the matter, bro, is that some of those people in that locker room that are asking Aaron Boone questions are fucking miserable people.
Randy Miller.
They're fucking miserable. So to sit there every single night and be like, I got to talk to this fucking idiot tonight, like, there's no reason that I should be answering this question again. I mean, I think about it, guys. Like, I dropped plenty of fly balls. You know, and they would ask me questions, and they'd be like, Clint, how did you drop that ball? And I'd just be like, because it didn't go in my fucking glove. Like, what?
And it's also like, I'm going to put you out there, and you're going to drop it too. So I didn't want to drop it, you know? Like, it's hard to answer those questions.
I just think it's a little unfortunate that there's some people that certainly know how to stir the pot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know
really
they're asking you a question just to like say gotcha on Twitter almost. Like look at this, like
They're leading questions.
they know
They're
that
trying to-
they know exactly what they're doing.
Dude, 100%. Like they're really just today's day. They're just headline hunters. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like they're really just looking for the next thing that justifies that they need to keep their job.
Yeah.
And so it's like, I mean, I remember one time, like I made a joke during my concussion, and I said something like, you know, like there's not a whole lot going on in my head right now, and they wrote the article like Clint says he's fucking stupid, like, and I was just like, what is this? Like that is not what I meant.
Clint
But,
Frazier admits he's stupid. He's got nothing going
Yeah,
on in his
so-
head.
you know, and then you walk in the locker room the next day, and that dude's wearing the same yellow jacket that he's worn for 6 days, and he's looking at you like gives you the nod, and you're like, don't fucking nod at me.
You just fucked me for
Yeah,
no
I saw
reason.
that, like,
That's so
So-
funny.
That's amazing.
it's just, bro, it's that's why I keep joking and say, like, I got to get in this, you know, because there's a certain part where these people that are interviewing you are not going to get the best of the player's personality out of them.
Yep.
And so you kind of want to change the game. I mean, I think you guys could assume that, like, if some people are hopping on with Pat McAfee, he's going to get them to go a little bit different. They feel different with him versus whatever from New York Post, New Jersey.com, like, interviewing them.
Yeah, it's
So-
basically what we kind of like Barstool even is too. Like we're more of like just like we get how it is. Like we don't get how it is because we're not in the major leagues, but like we try and ask like the funnier questions and like the more like relatable questions and like really just piss the player off.
Yeah.
You know?
100%.
Yeah. But you have to be fair, too.
Yeah,
what
you
I
do
mean?
have
Like,
to keep them accountable
like-
and shit too.
Yeah, you have to, because at the end of the day, like, I mean, you gotta something you gotta give if these people suck out there. Like,
Yeah.
there has to be an
Yeah.
adjustment made.
Yeah, like right now, like you can't as a fan say like well, you believe in this team at the moment. Like you do have to keep everybody accountable because it's like every single night. Like last night, Boone says this whole thing. I think you even tweeted something along the lines of like the analytics probably had Devin Williams going like being the person there, but use your eyeballs. Use your eyeballs. He is not shouldn't be in a high leverage situation at the moment. Use somebody else right now, and his confidence could probably be what is it the lowest of all time right now? Like just use your eyes and don't use him last night.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, that kind of goes with what I was saying, like dying on that hill. You
Yep.
know what I mean? And I mean, I haven't, like, you know, vigorously watched the Yankees all season. I've just kind of been getting into it recently.
For
but
sure.
I've kept up with them. I never watched baseball like before this. So, but with that being said, like, you know, I know Devin Williams did lose his job, and then I think Luke Weaver got it, and then
Yeah.
I think Weaver got hurt, and then Devin got it back.
Yep.
So it was
Yeah.
kind of just like, all right, he's back. You know, like I totally like he was the closer, and so I don't know. I just think that one thing that the Yankees do that's interesting to me was that they do play people out of position a lot, and whether that's like position players playing the wrong positions or pitchers pitching unique situations. You know, like they wanted Stroman to go to the bullpen, and then they want this guy. Like I saw that Cam Shetler, however, I don't know what his name. Like maybe he was going to go to the pen, but now he's going to be a starter. Like it's just like there's a lot of like guys don't play their natural positions a lot. I don't feel like, which could in theory be reasons why they struggle because it's just something they've never done for the 30 years that they've played.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
people
That's
don't realize that it is very difficult to just change your position. Like it does fuck with you a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, look at Jason. Jason's playing left field right now, and he was a center fielder for most of his life. He's left field at Yankee Stadium. I think you can attest to this is one of the harder positions in the whole sport. Like, it's just there's so much ground out there and the way the ball comes at you. But so that's got to be incredibly difficult to try and learn on the fly, as Dominguez has been doing, and there's a reason he's struggling. But now I had a question about kind of coming through the system. Because of the preaching of fundamentals has been like a hot button topic, and what are they teaching these guys down there? So when they come up here, there's just things off. It's like that Boone and the coaching staff shouldn't almost have to worry about that they do, whether it be bunting or just basic strategy. Did you get a vibe coming through the system that like they didn't have this attention to detail down there, and they weren't teaching these guys the right way or how they should?
So it's different for me because I only was with the Yankees in AAA.
Right.
Like, I didn't come from the ground up with them.
That's fair.
So every time I went to the minor leagues, it was just to AAA. But, like, I did do a few rehab stints in high A and double A, and, like, hear me out. Like, I think I remember being in Somerset with my rehab, and I asked if there was, like, a tee to hit on in the cage with, and they were like, we don't have fucking tees anywhere below AAA. And I was like, what? And they were like, you got to be in AAA or the big leagues to hit off of a tee. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like, what do you mean? Like, that's the first way that guys started to hit a ball. Like,
go to the Little League field and steal it from the kids or something. Let's go. What's going on?
So when you talk about, like, fundamentals, like, that's a huge fundamental, I feel like, because, like, if you can't hit the ball moving, you got to put it on the tee and see if you can hit it on the tee. And so it's just, I don't know. I mean, I feel like the way that the lineup's been constructed over the years, the base running probably isn't a priority because you have guys that hit home runs. And,
right.
like, I keep seeing people talk about Giancarlo Stanton not running down the line. It's like, brother, he's not there to run down the line.
I actually have no problem with. Yeah, I'm always listen. If he runs hard, he's gonna get hurt.
Yeah, that's his thing now.
But with all that being said, you're talking about bunting and these guys having certain qualities that, like, don't really, like, harp on their actual, like, running speed. They're more power guys. So, like, Stan's not going to bunt, Judge not going to bunt.
Sure.
Like, none of these guys are going to bunt unless it's one of the few athletic players they have. Like, that's one thing I've always thought that the Yankees lacked in is that, like, they're just like a bunch of, like, ogres out there instead of, like, athletic-looking dudes like Jazz.
No, I agree. I do agree.
I remember, like, 1 year, bro, like, our average person in the lineup was, like, 6'3", 220, and I was like, this is fucking a football team right now.
Yeah, like, even you do need those guys, like, a lot of those guys who are going to be stealing base. Like, we don't have anyone stealing bases. A guy, like, scrappy guys. You don't have those scrappy guys.
You saw it a little last night with Volpe taking the extra bag on the single to left. That was, like, the first, oh, shit, like, we just actually did something good on the bases.
That's what we've been looking for him, but he just isn't doing. What is your, like, obviously there's no, like, solution, but, like, what would be your thing? Like, are you looking for, you're going through this slide, do you want, like, Judge being the person saying something, or, like, because obviously they all want to win every night. We all know that. And I've never seen a team lose the way they're losing every night. Like, the not last night, the night before, where they got walked off in the 10th, it was like, what is going on?
Yeah. No, I mean, I was sitting here with my friend and I was like, bro, if this guy wins this game, like, my Twitter's about to blow up. And he threw a sinker and he nuked it. And I was, like, telling my friend, I'm like, bro, they just intentionally walked that dude to face this dude, and this guy hits the home run. Like, there's a lot of, like, bro, someone's poking a voodoo doll up there right now.
Yes.
There's some bad juju, and, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I believe that Judge is being that guy, Like,
I do too, yeah.
I know that he's in that locker room just preaching whatever he wants to say right now, and guys are going to listen, but guys are also probably going to be a little scared too. Like, because when he opens his mouth, it's kind of like you just got, like, you're getting scolded by your parent maybe type thing, because he's such a, I'm going to lead by example and do everything this way, and, like, if you want to do it the right way, just watch how I do it, And so, like, when the vocalism becomes a thing with him, it's like, yo, we are fucking trash right now. Like, something's going on. And so I believe that he's up there. I mean, honestly, bro, like, this is my dead-ass, like, honest truth right now, and people can take it how they want. But when I was going through my thing in the outfield in 2019, whenever I was really struggling, like, it felt like people were watching the game for the wrong reasons with me. Like, kind of waiting for me to fuck up versus, like, expecting that I'm going to do something good. So I did see the tweets, like, I mean, I think the fans could really help. I really do. That's kind of, like, what I'm getting at, Like,
that was my next question, yeah.
it's a very toxic environment right now, and every single day, if you're walking into a house that's on fire, it's like hard to not come out burned.
Sure.
And so, if you're at Yankee Stadium and you saw or at wherever Citizens Bank, whenever Trey Turner got his standing ovation, like the whole team could probably use some sort of ovation because they've all got bullet wounds on them in a way.
Yep.
From the season, so. It's not me coming at people, like the fans. It's more just like, hey, like, this is y'all's way of helping right here because they're doing everything they can, but your way could just be endless support to kind of create that, all right, guys, like, we're not literally in World War III tonight type thing at Yankee Stadium.
So
it's nasty out there, dude.
It is bad. Listen, I know us as fans, and we are not nice at all. And like, think about it. Like, even right now, we're in the playoffs, 8 games above 500, 7 games or whatever. And, like, we're the Rockies at the moment. We have 14 wins. And, like, that's how we're looking at what our team is. And it does feel like it. And, like, we obviously have a right to be upset. But you are right in a way where it's like it would be nice to you could still like be critical of the team, I think. But there is a way to not go don't go over the line, don't be an asshole. But what about this? If we were positive and then they still fuck up, it's gonna get even worse.
It's a fine line that you're like telling, dude. Like, I don't know the answer. I would love to be in the crowd and yell at people for one, because it's toxic, and it really is kind of like, bro, it's like you're like in the Coliseum, man, like by yourself down there. I mean, I came back from playing with the White Sox, and whenever it was like there was wildfires everywhere in like Canada during that time, and the Yankees. Well, that was my first game back in New York City, and I got put in as a defensive replacement when we were in the middle of a no-hitter, and I was like, I'm usually the guy that's getting defensive replaced in the middle of it. And so when I went out there, I looked above, and I can't see anything in the sky because of the smoke, right? But what I did see was somebody in the top row making like a jerk-off motion like he was jizzing all over me, looking around. And I was just like, this is insane. Like, I'm here to play baseball, but I can't look up without seeing crazy shit. So
that's fucking
the testimony of, like, the Yankees fans are endless, dude.
They are.
They're relentless, and it's like, it's just even funnier because there's a lot of them are young kids who never even got to see like any of the World Series that they're pissed off that y'all don't have.
100%.
So it makes it even funnier because it's just like, man, they're just here to have a good time and ruin my night.
100%. And that's the thing too, where it's like usually you have 40,000 fans. It's home field advantage obviously is supposed to be for the home team, and like the other team is supposed to be the ones that's scared. And then when you play bad, it's 40,000 against you now, and you're like, we're supposed to be home. Why are we getting shit on right now?
Dude, it's insane. It's true. I mean, like, if you think that like a guy like Volpe's having trouble, imagine a guy like me that was like actually talking back. My situations were horrible out there, like it was like they were actually legitimately upset with me.
You're closer to them in the outfield too. You're really one-on-one.
Yeah,
with
they're
them.
like on top of you.
Shortstop, you're kind of like in the mix,
Bro, you can't turn around without somebody my wife was just getting thrashed by people out there.
Oh, that's the worst. That's where it's really
comments. Oh, bro, they would bring comments up about her. They would DM her.
Yeah, that's where I get pissed. Right? It's like, you listen, yelling at you is one thing. It's like, at least you're on the field. That's whatever.
She's doing nothing wrong. She's supporting you. Come on. Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah,
that's bad.
She didn't enjoy it.
I can't imagine. What have you been up to these days? You were in Georgia?
Brother, I'm in Bristol, Tennessee right now.
Oh, shit.
In a pickleball tournament.
Oh, look at you. Are you starting a pod or what?
Brother, I'm going crazy with this pod. It's going to happen. Like, it's got to. There's too many reasons for me to not do it at this point. So
100%.
I'm going to film on Thursday. Probably post on Friday.
Sick.
Probably going to use a lot of the replies and like I tweeted something out. I think I got like 500-600 tweets like responses. So there's a couple good ones in there. You know, like who would have thought that Clint Frazier would be the guy that would be making a podcast talking about how the Yankees suck? So
Yeah. No, that's funny.
Should see that one coming.
100%.
But yeah, I want to do it, guys. I think that it would be fun. I'm not trying to do it to be obnoxious. I'm really more so doing it because I do think that I want to do some TV stuff and kind of get out there and show my personality off, because I feel like I was kind of caged up a little bit having like a pretty public job like I had and couldn't say some things. So now I can, and I'd fucking love to do it, guys. That's all I'm saying.
You 100% should. We all know you have a personality, so that's why. And you also, it's nice to hear insight from people that's actually done it, which is why we had you on here, because we could talk all day, but we've never done it, so it's nice to hear. Before we let you go, though, I have one more question. So you played for the White Sox, and you had was it a huge difference when it's Yankees, obviously media nonstop? There's probably 45 cameras in the locker room after a White Sox game. Was it a lot more low key?
Bro, it didn't even feel like we had a game that day. Like you would walk in the locker room, and I used to feel like I had like a bulletproof vest on in there whenever I was in the locker room with the Yankees, because it was like somebody is about to snipe me here in a minute. And then you go in the White Sox locker room, and there's like 6 beat writers there, and you're like, wait, who's that? And they're like, well, that's one of the writers. It's like, well, I haven't ever spoken to this guy in my 2 months of being here. Like, I don't even know if the writers know they have jobs.
They're like accidentally got in there. Like, well, I could go in the locker room? All right.
Bro, they would come over, and they would just like ask you the most nicest questions, and you'd be like, I'd have like goosebumps, you know, because I'm like, that was my first experience like that. You know?
Genuinely, like a nice question.
It would end. You'd be like, "Wait, what's the catch here? What's about to happen to me?"
Yeah, bro. I'd be searching my name on Twitter later that night to like see if someone got me. And it's like they write the nicest article ever, dude. So I was like, let's go. I mean, bro, we were and like we lost every game.
There was 14 people in the stands. They're like, great game tonight, Clint.
Dude. I mean, I'm about to go do y'all's guys' podcast here in a minute, and I'll have some good stuff, because that was like, I mean, I tell everybody, like, the White Sox was my favorite experience, and it was because it was the craziest experience I've ever had.
Yeah, you went from the top to the bottom of like everything.
Literally. I mean, I went from I still to this day don't know if like having rules or no rules is the way to go, because the Yankees had rules and the White Sox didn't, and it was insane with the White Sox. So like I liked it for that reason, but I think it made me realize, like, dude, rules actually might be good, because like, this is fucking crazy.
That is unbelievable. But we appreciate you coming on, Clint. Everyone go follow him on Twitter, Instagram. You're gonna hopefully drop the pod Friday, right?
Yes, bro. I'll have one Friday. It's gonna be good.
Amazing.
I'm
if you ever need advice from a few guys who had a failed pod for a few years, hit us up. We'll be here for you.
And listen, I'm hitting off major league pitches now, Clint. So anytime
Hey, with that being said, I mean, hitting y'all up, I did. Y'all left me dry in the DMs.
Me?
Both of y'all.
Get out of here.
Go check your DM right now, bro.
I'm going to.
Both of you.
Well, to be honest,
exact topic.
You're also talking to a lot of failed podcasters.
Yeah. We got no pull here, man. I got nothing.
I had a podcast with a active major league pitcher last year. It got canceled.
Bro, you're talking to a failed prospect. So we're in the same.
So we're the boys, right?
Just a failure, boys. Love it.
But we really appreciate you, Clint. Seriously, that was awesome. It's cool to hear from you. Go follow his pod when it comes out. Like, subscribe it. All the Yankee fans need to be on the same page here. So we appreciate Clint Frazier.
All right, guys. Thanks for having me.
Take it easy.
Thank you, bro. See you.
Thank you, bro. See you guys.
That was Clint. Clint's the man. We had him on a while ago,
for like an hour and a half, and we could have gone for 5.
You can tell though he's good at this. Like you want to listen to what he has to say, and it's like it's a guy who was supposed to be very good in the major leagues.
He was a big deal prospect, dude.
And that's what happens sometimes. You go to the Yankees, we didn't put him in the right situations a lot. It was a lot of like because he got traded right from the Cubs. Where did he get traded?
We got him from the White Sox.
White Sox, sorry. We got him from the White Sox. And it was just like, this guy was supposed to be good. No, we didn't get him from the White Sox.
I'm sorry. Cleveland. We got him from Cleveland. Sorry, we got him from Cleveland.
Yeah.
He was in the, if I remember correctly, and I have a shitty memory, was he in the Andrew Miller trade?
Yeah, I think I really don't remember.
I totally forgot that we got him and Justice Sheffield in the same deal, if I remember correctly.
Really? See, I'm so bad at that stuff. That's a meek Phil.
This would be awesome if I'm just wrong. Let's see. Transactions. We got him, Justice Sheffield, Ben Heller, J.P. Firesen, Clint for Andrew Miller.
Got it. Nice. Good for you.
Well, I had it wrong initially, but yeah.
But like he was supposed to be good for us, all that, and it's like kind of it's cool to hear all the like it sucks for him at the time, but like all the struggles that he went through.
No, dude, it is fascinating to hear from the side of where it didn't go right, but you have that perspective.
Yeah,
and that perspective, like in a way, humbles you, but also like you have an insane experience.
Yep, 100%.
Like what he went through with the Yankees. When it was good, man, it was great. Like his 2020 season was awesome. I meant to ask him about playing during COVID, but we didn't have so much time. But but he had a great 2020, and the concussion really seemed to derail him. And they just could never figure out the fielding, and maybe that was part of the concussion. When he was right, though, man, he was fun to watch. Like when his bat was cooking, he has a homer in that 2020 playoffs. I think versus Tampa, that was a fucking tank.
Yeah,
when he hit it, and I remember it was a debate of whether he should be playing or starting, and they gave him the start, and he homered immediately. I was like, holy shit! Like he just a guy wanted to succeed. It didn't work out.
Yeah.
Hopefully the podcasting does though. I think he's going to go on the stretch. So if you want to go listen to him again, and he's going to talk about the White Sox, go check out the stretch.
Yep. Let's do some picks.
Go some picks.
That I wasn't here for PMT stats. I meant to DM.
Good dude.
Thank you for very normal guy. Seemed very normal.
Yeah.
I had no idea. You never know what these guys look like with the.
No, he just had a bunch of scathing stats, primarily for Evan Rico.
He, my God, 200 units in 2 years is, and Rico doesn't do a huge volume.
Hard.
Like Ev I understand.
Throws out a billion games.
Ev is doing, and listen, that's just like, and Clemmer will always say do less. That's just how Ev is, and that's how I gamble too. You're kind of the same.
Yeah,
way.
I usually throw out like 4 or 5. He'll do like 8.
200 for Bosco was wild. That's only 2 years. Imagine the 5 years of the show. Imagine PMT Stats was doing for 5 years. It must be like almost 1,000 units.
Yeah, that's insane.
But yeah.
Okay. The tennis tournaments have been talking about in Canada. It's semifinal night. It's gonna be very good matches. Victoria Mboko have been riding her. I think I've had her for 2 of these matches. She's plus 179 today against Rybakina. It's a tough match for her. She's going to have the crowd. She's been playing great. There's no reason for me to not take her. So plus 179, I'm taking her. Osaka's got a tough match. I'm going to dodge that one. I'm going to dodge. Oh, no. I'm going to take Karen Khachanov plus 190 against Zverev. He's a choke artist when he gets late in tournaments. And I'm going to take Ben Shelton plus 135. I'm taking all the dogs here. Plus 135 against Taylor Fritz. That's an awesome American-on-American match. And then in baseball, we have 2 games underway so far. What stands out? I'm going to take Andrew Abbott and the Reds plus 115 against the Cubbies. That's Horton on the bump for the Cubs. God, I'm going to take the Yankees minus 130. They just have to win this game.
It too.
And then let's see if I want to throw one more out there. The Marlins-Astros series, every line has been razor sharp, and the Astros just take it to them. Yeah. Of course, we can't beat the Marlins. I'm not taking that game. I'm going to take Dustin May's debut with the Red Sox. I'm going to take the Red Sox because they don't lose. Minus 145.
I'm going with the Guardians plus 150. Peterson's been the best for the Mets, but plus 150 is too much for the Guardians, who's just won.
The Mets don't deserve to be minus 180, similar to the Yankees don't deserve to be minus 130.
100%. And I'm taking the Yankees minus 130.
Correct. I'm just taking him at a like. This is. Do you think he gets fired? Do you think he gets fired if they lose today?
No.
No, me neither.
They'll probably get
Since
extended.
1990, they haven't fired a manager in season.
Yeah, they won't do it.
Has Clemmer have a pick of the day? We could fade that.
I think it's the A's. I could be wrong though. I have the Yankees.
You're correct. It is the A's.
I have the Cubs. I have the Guardians. I have the Rockies today.
You're the Rocky Whisperer.
We didn't talk about it.
Your comeback?
I bet on the we were talking about having the Rockies whisper, and I had the Rockies, and they were down 9-0 in the first inning, and I win that game. It was crazy.
I've never seen anything like it.
I should have doubled down when it was happening.
Is that Pirates?
Pirates.
Yeah. This will be something. This will be a true. Now you can't take it away from me because you have that 9-0 comeback.
Yeah.
But they've been getting smoked by the Blue Jays.
Absolutely smoked.
So what is it? Freeland? Oh, you just like it's your boy. It's your friend. That could go really bad for you.
Yep.
Oh man. And Gosman?
Yeah. Plus 200. And then I'm going with
The over-under.
I'm actually going with the Royals. I think like
11.5 is the over under Blue Jays game. By the
I'm
way.
going with the Royals plus 120. I'm with you. Like the Red Sox don't lose, but like I could see this May getting a little.
I have now reached the point. No, May does suck. I've reached the point now though where the Red Sox don't lose, so I'm going to win money now on them.
Yeah.
This is my biggest regret. When I was going through the dunce cap tour and the Red Sox ended up winning that World Series, my biggest regret was not like having them to win the World Series.
Yes.
Because like
emotional hedge.
So I am now just emotional hedging the Red Sox. By the way, while we're doing the show, Roman Anthony just got extended 8 years, 130. So Red Sox fans are having a blast today. I'm sure he's going to be in the lineup. If the Red Sox are just going to win the whole thing, then I'm going to win money off of it. That's what I've decided.
And you know what? Hulu is done in 2026. Hulu and Disney are partnering up, and it's going to be all under the Disney app. Wild.
Oh. This is what people were joking about, though. When down the road, they're like, oh, eventually, like, all the streaming apps are going to combine and it'll become their own cable.
Yeah.
It's just happening.
This is what's happening. Yep, 2026. Disney Plus and Hulu will combine in one app under the Disney name.
So we're getting a meteor shower soon. 1,000 meteors are going to hit Earth. It's going to be cool to watch.
That's fun.
It's like in a week or something. Maybe it hits me.
That is the show. It'll be me and Hubs. You here tomorrow?
I'm here tomorrow.
It's me and Hubs tomorrow as well. And then Rico will be joining us back on Friday.
Is today Thursday?
It's Wednesday. Yes. But yes, that's the show. Shout out to the boys in the back. Appreciate you guys. And we will see you guys tomorrow.
Later.